furious anger for those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee. When I'm sad, I be dreaming about 100 racks. I'm paper chasing, ain't no faking where them hundreds at. Said I'm gon' get it on the bad day, I know that's a fact. It ain't enough, so sure enough, no, we gon' run it back. It's a little hoodlum, but I always been a classy act. If it ain't paying, then what's the point in laughing back? We move in silence, peace or violence, if it's that, it's that. Easy E and my boy Harlow got me sporting black on black. There I go, switching the flow of things like I control the scene. I hit my shoulder lean, they used to skip me and now they notice me. If you want my undivided, then you pay the open fee. Check the debt, I showed respect and now I feel it's owed to me. We bout action, I ain't known to speak, just putting over tea. I got a dream that my babies know and respect the old of me. That's the difference being a king with just the look, we know the sheep. Life's a game to these cowards, when we see him you know it's beef. When I'm sad, I be dreaming about 100 racks. I'm paper chasing, ain't no faking where them hundreds at. Said I'm gon' get it on the bad day, I know that's a fact. It ain't enough, so sure enough, no, we gon' run it, run it, run it. When I'm sad, I be dreaming about 100 racks. I'm paper chasing, ain't no faking where them hundreds at. Said I'm gon' get it on the bad day, I know that's a fact. It ain't enough, so sure enough, no, we gon' run it, run it, run it back.
I'm launching a message, creators who get it from a modern day legend. This how we started it, drum samples, I'm part of it. Told you this my artery, lifeblood in the policy. Ottoman kicking her feet, running streets was a part of me. Armor me with knowledge, I'm polished better than Let's go. Hold up, I'm polished better than balances and the gaps we seen. Have a dream, they shifted around to what is never seen. My own movie plays, crystal clear, 2B days are long gone. What I mean ain't nothing free, foolish ways. Once the journey hit the pater, I am anchored to being different. The difference to your favorite. I am not here to cater to your month of new flavors. I am way more than what the rake scored, and I don't care who favors it. Now face forward, the classes in session. Hate forward, then go over heads. Super bold to fly forward. I poured my life in it. Pyrexes are my mission. Clear, vivid on these canvases. Colors unscripted. Pay me the dues that I know that I'm old. Designer clothes, back in the closet, lost in the void. Out in public with the homies, brand new shit I'll know. That's community. Who does he find fluidly foolish? And my coolest reach Chuck T's and jewelry fitted. Ingenuity, lot of y'all influence me. Yeah, Salt Lake City's the roots. You wouldn't think it the way the others speak it. When I'm in boots, the way I John Wilk shit. Combine Russell and Wilton. Big Dipper champion shining through that Kubrick. Point is, I'm in my #1 spot. I can go off on bars daily. The run's amazing. No wasting the time while I find what is actually ticking my clock. I'm on the mindset you can't like it or not. I just know I'm at a better place with the gift that I got. If I have a choice, I'm choosing me. I'm all that I've got. Lifeblood, yeah, classes in session. I'm launching a message. Creators who get it from a modern day legend. Yeah, classes in session. I'm launching a message. Creators who get it from a modern day legend. Yeah, classes in session. I'm launching a message. Creators who get it from a modern day legend. Yeah, classes in session. I'm launching a message. Creators who get it from a modern day legend.
Oh, there we go. All right. Whoa. We are starting a little bit late today, but bear with me 1 second. I'm about to hook up the there we go. And we will update this. Okay, great. There we go. All right, what's up, y'all? What's up? My name is Gabino Grhymes. This is Run It Back. Jose is on his way here right now to get the camera situation handled, which is all good. So I appreciate you guys rocking with us. We have a full show today with two special guests, and got a lot of questions for them that the culture, at least from our community, has been curious about, and we want to make sure that we get them the answers for it. And also want to talk about and what I'm referring to is the circuit. So that is what is one of the biggest developments that we've had at Mic Masters ever since our inception, because we are going into a whole new route when it comes to what the draft meant and so on and so forth. So I'll let Scott and Mike talk further about it. And yeah, we're just very excited to have them on. And then big updates to UtahRapper.com, GabinoGrhymes.com, all that shit. So I'm going to be talking about a big flash sale before the site goes back, goes under maintenance to present new merch for Mic Masters, artists, etc. So we're going to speak about all that here in just a moment. But before we do, I want to thank the Inner Circle. We appreciate y'all. Big ups to y'all, man. Those that have been rocking with us. Our YouTube members are the backbone for the show and also for our events. So we appreciate you. For as low as $2.99, you're supporting the cause on a monthly basis. We have I just literally spoke with Eddie this morning. Those battles from Turbulence are going to be dropping here soon. Again, Mountain West Showdown 7. Those are getting worked on as well. So just a lot of movement, and this YouTube membership is such a big deal for us, and we certainly appreciate everyone that's part of it. So one more time for the Inner Circle, y'all. What's up? Yeah, that's what's up. Okay. What else here? Oh, if you haven't already, go ahead and share it, because that's what we do. Like the video, share it out. We'll wait. Also, it's free. Hit them with the crickets. All right. Appreciate y'all. Thank you again. Okay, so let's go back.
Is this thing on?
Okay, there we go. Man, it was working with just chilling on that. We're back though. Here we go. So we got the layout. StreamYard did a funny thing about introducing scenes, and I'm not the biggest fan of this shit so far. So you gotta bear with me as I go through this. So all right, so let me first start by quickly announcing the flash sale. So big news for all of our battle rap supporters, and those that have purchased my art on a t-shirt or a hat or what have you. Starting this Sunday, I'm running a 1-week flash sale only, okay, over at UtahRapper.com. So it's like one of those things. It's everything is going to go, and that's it. There's going to be a few designs that stay, some of the ones that really sold, but they will not be coming back once the site goes offline for a full revamp. So if you've been eyeing any sort of Mic Masters merch, this is your last chance to get it before it's gone for good. Again, this Sunday is when that will start. The sale runs Sunday to next Sunday, and then the site will be temporarily offline while we cook up some fresh new drops. So don't wait. Once it's gone, it's gone. So hit up UtahRapper.com this Sunday and stock the fuck up, y'all. Okay, that's what's up. All right, that's one thing. Here we go. We're going to bring Mike on here in just a moment. So, okay. All right. So next up here on the stage. There we go. What's good, y'all? Mike and Atheist. Give it up for him, y'all.
How's it going?
Good. How are you all?
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for showing up. Yeah. We had a lot going on, like studio wise. Say hi to Jose, everybody.
Jose.
Beads of rice in the place to be. But we're getting it worked out. All good. I was like, fuck it, man. Let's just go live. It's a live stream. It's one thing that he has in I'm referring to Jose, like told me that sticks in the back of my head. Is just like, man, it's a live stream. Shit happens. So just fucking go with it, you know? All right. So Mike, Atheist, we have something, we have a lot of cool shit happening. And I want to start with this question for you guys. What is the circuit and how does it change the game for Mic Masters?
I can take that.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, Mic Masters is growing. Since we've been back, we see the cards getting bigger and bigger. We're flying in legends and celebrities, and we're just growing. And so the circuit is the new arm of Mic Masters. It's an exciting development for 2025. We're giving battle rappers more opportunities to battle. We'll be running more shows under the Mic Masters umbrella, and it's going to feed up-and-coming rappers into the main roster with opportunities with the tournament, bigger opponents, more views, more promotion, et cetera, et cetera. So, yeah, it's an exciting development.
Yeah, and to just add something to that, with Mic Masters growing, and like you said, bringing in big talent and doing shows in other states and really moving forward in a strong direction. One of the goals of the circuit, in my opinion, is not only are we going to be focusing on finding new talent, like he said, to push through, but there's also a lot of guys with potential who maybe just don't have enough reps or enough experience yet to be on some of those bigger cards. So here they get to prove why they belong on those cards, as well as maybe sometimes there's some Mic Master roster battles we want to see, like a Mic Master versus a Mic Master, and it might fit hard, but it will fit here. So there's a lot of different things that we're trying to do all at once, but I think it works beautifully. It makes Mic Masters as a whole be able to do more.
Gabino can do it all.
Yeah. I
pretty much for one man.
Let me put these. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna just make sure my audio's here, and then boom. Okay, great. No, I can't do it all. So this is a really big deal for us. I mean, what you guys are talking about, and Stretch, you commented right as I was just about to say that the reps are important and needed, and so to be able to have that is now like, one of those things where it's beyond being thankful for it. It's like, the biggest thing that we thought about was how do we continue to cultivate and grow as a whole, like not like Mic Masters as an entire entity. And the circuit it's not just the draft. It's more, obviously that is a huge part of it because we want to bring new talent in. But it is also like getting guys reps while we are formulating these bigger cards. And that's something that will be further expanded upon potentially through spaces battles on Twitter. So I don't want to lean into that super far right now, but the point I'm making ultimately is that creating these divisions to create more reps. So I appreciate that you two have stepped up in a role that Scott, Atheist, excuse me, what the behind the scenes look like now for about a year, and to be like, you know what, let me run this with Mike. I couldn't be happier about it. And then Mike, for you to have stepped up, I obviously have told you immensely so many times that I appreciate the fact that you wanted to step up. So my next question, gentlemen, what type of battler should be looking to enter the circuit? You guys kind of touched on it. New talent, vets, or both. Lean into that a little bit.
Anyone who wants the practice, anyone who wants the opportunity, people who've never battled before, ever, they're just curious about it. They're fans of Mic Masters. They're fans of battle rap. They want to give it a try. Come and talk to us. If you're, a mid-tier guy from out of state, we're already talking with a bunch of guys to bring them in to battle Mic Master guys. We'll book Marv One and Danny Myers if they want to come to one of the shows. We'll book anybody, but I think the primary focus on this is to give up and coming guys a opportunity to get practice in, just like Stretch was saying.
Yeah, that is a huge part of it, is getting new talent. We have a process of how you get a tryout battle. Most of that will move through Scott. So anybody who does want to try out, or sorry, Atheist, obviously reach out to him on all of his social medias. Another thing is we have guys who are already on the roster, again, who just need more reps, right? So that's a big part, is not only finding talent, but building talent, being consistent, being able to have more opportunities.
Yep. I realized when I looked back that I only had 2 battles in 2024. Even though I was at all the Mic Masters shows working in the production side of things, producing shows, and I just wanted to battle more. I want more opportunities. Not everybody has the resources and abilities to travel out of state to other leagues, but a lot of the OT guys have done that this year, and so there's multiple ways to get reps in. But we wanted Mic Masters to have a spot for both Utah guys and out-of-state guys to be able to do stuff here. So that's so we created the circuit. It's a like we were saying, it's an arm of Mic Masters. This is completely within the Mic Masters umbrella. Is that for you, Gabino? You having tech issues?
That was my fault. Sorry about that. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. That is for me though, for sure. Keep going.
Mike, what was I saying? We were just
Well,
we just want to give opportunities.
Yeah, and you're talking about how we are still obviously a part of Mic Masters. We are not we're not our own separate league, but we're a division of an already existing league. And I think another big part of what we can bring to the table is a lot of people from these other leagues and these other states and cities. Their league is cool. Their league has these good events, but I think a lot of people look to Mic Masters and see the opportunities that Mic Masters has given people, seeing the production quality, seeing the aftermath with the attention that Mic Masters has brought in just a few short years. So I think, anybody who looks to Mic Masters from other states and wants to get into will look to us as a way to, bridge that gap.
Yeah, and so if you are a battler who wants more opportunities, hit us up. If you know battlers from out of state, I know we're already talking with Stretch, we're already talking with A Game, we're talking with some other people who have connections to these other leagues. It takes a lot of work and a lot of money and a lot of time to put on events. And like Gabino was saying, it's too much for the current team. We can't run an event every month. It's just not realistic with the current production team. So we've brought on more people. We're splitting up, workloads. And now we're running our first circuit event in April. And that will lead direct. Mm-hmm.
We're going to get to that. Hold on to that.
Yeah, hold on.
Hold on to that. First circuit in April. I know we only have 9 more minutes with you, Scott, so I want to get as much
absolutely
as possible. So with long-term goals for the circuit, could we see champions, even more expansion outside of Utah? Are we even there thinking about that yet, guys? I mean, honestly, it's just, we're just started, but I just want to, ask questions if I was in the comments. Go ahead.
So Mike has been huge in this. I feel like every day I get texts from Mike with new ideas for what we can do with the circuit. I'm coming at it from very technical project management side of things, and he's thinking about how do we make the shows better? How do we entice people to travel out here? How do we? And so every battle will be judged. They'll be using the scorecard. We're looking into opportunities to use votes from within the crowd who are there in person. We are talking about ranking every battler. Since it's all judged, and we'll have a win-loss record presented at the beginning of every battle. We'll be tracking things throughout the season. And obviously the most exciting thing going on in Mic Masters is the tournament. Everyone wants a spot in the tournament. You just can't have an 80-slot tournament. And so we're looking at opportunities, looking at the main roster, looking at who will have, I would love a world where whoever's got the highest win-loss record within the circuit gets a wild card spot in the tournament, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But again, Gabino, you've got your own challenges with the tournament because we've got huge names who want to join the tournament who aren't local. And so it's going to be the most competitive year in Mike Masters history, even way back then. Now, I mean, it's at another level. I saw Lucky Desperado in the chat. That's a perfect example. Lucky is somebody who it absolutely makes sense to have in the tournament because he's traveled out here and done a great job every time he's battled. Killed it at the Vegas show. It's insane. So the tournament is going to be more competitive than ever. We're building up for a full year, this big, cash prize and the chain and everything. So we just need a chance. We're competing with the world now. We're flying in people from all over the United States. We've had people from outside of the country battle at Mountain West Showdown last year. And we just need more opportunities to grow local talent. And that's what the circuit is.
I would also add just real quick to that, another thing that we kind of looked at is the possibility of maybe after the first and second round of the tournament, maybe the people who get knocked out of the tournament can come down with the better performers in the circuit and have a redemption tournament where there will be a circuit belt or something along those lines. So we are looking into all of that, but it's still early.
That's the type of shit he texts me. And I go, I never would have thought of that. It's incredible. So yeah, I think that's got to happen.
I love it. So, I mean, again, those are questions that are a little bit, cart before the horse stuff, but I like to hear them. You mentioned some things of ways for fans and supporters to be involved at these shows, and it's something that has crossed my mind in the past too. But I'm just happy to see and float with me, gentlemen, on what I'm going to say here. But I look at what you all are going to be doing as taking a little bit more risks than what we're currently doing, and that's great. It's like kind of like a trial and error kind of thing, and it's parallel to like the NFL and what they try in other leagues or what have you, like even with like when the XFL was doing their thing and like the new kickoff format. The point that I'm making is like we're going to be able to learn from what you guys are doing, and it's just super important that it happens that way. And that one thing, that fan vote, is just one thing that stuck out in my purview pretty big, because that's something that's going to be pretty cool for the future. Big Mike, love everything you guys do at MMA. Keep going hard. Thank you, Mike. What's up, dog? Shit. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So I got another question here. Let's see here. With the battlers that are going to be coming in or what have you, will the circuit battles be judged? And if so, like I know you mentioned the scorecard. Are there going to be any sort of tweaks within what you guys are currently doing? Do we like the scorecard? Maybe speak into that for just a moment.
Yeah, Mike, do you want to talk to that?
Yeah, I mean, we love the scorecard personally. It kept the playoffs very consistent. It kept the battles very competitive. It gave people a criteria. And I think in the circuit where we are going to be dealing with a lot of newcomers, it's important that they understand that there is a way to score in battle rap, that there's a way to write, that there's a way to prepare. So we love the scorecard. And so we're thinking a certain amount of judges with the scorecard, maybe the crowd vote, and then maybe online somebody just judges it based off the rounds, So we would like to have a very fluid process of judging where the scorecard's involved, the fans are involved, and maybe a outside perspective, somebody who's just watching it online.
And we're
yes,
trying
every
to
battle is judged.
Right. We're trying to feed these competitors up into the tournament. So it wouldn't make sense for us to break away from the scorecard that's already working. The goal is to get these guys up onto the main roster and have them as prepared as possible for when they grab that wild card spot or when they, battle somebody, on a main roster show. Our whole goal is to prepare them for that. So you wouldn't have AAA ball play by different rules as MLB. And that's the same thing we're going for here. You want to get them ready for the game.
A lot of our success is going to be weighed on how many times do we get called from you or Jared telling us that you're booking somebody from a circuit? Like, that's how we're going to be weighing our success.
Yep.
And so we
Yeah,
have to train them that
absolutely.
way.
That's a great point there, Mike. With all of this, we spoke a little bit about this, Mike, in Vegas, and is that my phone or your phone? Okay,
It must be yours. I can't hear it.
yeah, sorry. Anyway, we spoke about after Lex had come over to the house, and he was, you were like, oh man, I'm essentially going to be, league owner, and I'm excited about it. And Lex was like, cool, man, or whatever, he's like, good luck, or whatever the fuck, or, that like that light will go away or something like that, but he, obviously was tongue in cheek about it and was very supportive. But my question to both of you guys, what made you both want to take on the leadership roles as co-presidents of the circuit? What excites you the most about this new division?
For me, it was easy. I love battle rap. I always have. You saw me as a teenager coming through the draft, right? And earning my way to the playoffs the first time around. And so I've always loved battle rap. Every time you call me and say that there's an event and do I want to battle, like, I can't say no. Like, I just love it. But at this time in my life, I also want to branch out in other ways because I don't want to rap forever. But I want to be surrounded by battle rap forever. And so this was the next logical step for me. The issue is, while I have the passion and I have the know-how as a battler, I know how to grind through ranks, I know how to get better, I know how to train and prepare and take big swings and risks. Some of the things I don't know is some of that more technical side. So that is when me and Scott talked and I was able to ask him questions. I realized that I couldn't do it without somebody like him. We both have different strengths, and I don't know necessarily why he wanted to do it, but I initially, our very first conversation, I was like, please do this with me.
And I wanted to do it because I love Mic Masters. That's the truth. When I first moved here, battling is how I got into rapping. I first thing I did when I moved to Utah was battle on U92, and that led to doing freestyle battles at Barbary Coast. And that very quickly led to Mic Masters. And the community aspect of Mic Masters, I've talked about it a lot. It disappeared for 10 years. It felt like a giant high school reunion to come back and just see these guys who were the producers on my first album or people I battled 10 years ago. And I just realized how important Mic Masters was to Utah, not just for battles, but just the hip hop community. And so anything I can do to help that community aspect side of things move forward, I'm going to do it. And that's how I started producing the shows with, on the main roster. And when this showed up, I thought, of course, like, let's bring back the small room. Let's bring it back to the energy we had at Uprock 10 years ago, where everybody's crammed in the building and going crazy. And you see these like real special moments. I think we can all call back to some of those early battles. And I just loved being in those rooms with everybody and watching talent shine. And so let's have a show every month. Let's do shows in the same month. Let's do as much as we can and just grow Mic Masters. It's an important part of Utah.
Let's go.
I want to butt in on one thing you said that I think is huge. Going back to the small room and that feel of 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, that whole circa there, most of our conversations have been revolved around that. It's like, how do we go back to that? So, while Mic Masters has laid out a blueprint for us and they're extending us resources and helping us, and we've learned a lot by being a part of that, we also see that Mic Masters is growing into a literal entertainment platform, right?
Hey.
And with that means that their shows are going to be a little more high tech. They're going to be a little more punctual. They're going to be more professional. So what better way for the circuit to start than to go back to that street and grimy feel that we used to have?
Woo.
And, look at the youngest guys in Mic Masters right now. We're still battling with us 10 years ago, too.
That's right.
We've talked to Gabino a lot about we need to find the next Mike Bailey. We need to find the next Josh Matter. These guys who are the youngest guys in the league were battling back then too. And where's the new crop of guys? Where we need 10 more spades. These guys who weren't battling back in the day, now the new crop of talent. And eventually Eli Acer and I are gonna get old and die. And then what do we do? It's we can only do this for so long.
Yeah.
So it's exciting to help the new crop.
Man, that's great, dog. I can't wait to clip that. Okay, so Scott, I know you got to go. So if you can give us a rundown on the next circuit event, and then Mike, if you're still able to, I'd love for you to stay for just a moment. I got a few other questions, and then we'll go from there. Keep going. Go ahead, Mike.
Before you go, Atheist, you have something you need to tease here. So I just want to remind you of that.
Yeah, we've got a big event coming up. It's the first circuit event. Mike, correct me if I'm wrong on anything. Saturday, April 19th. The venue, I'm so excited about this venue, you guys. It's the Herc. If anybody knows the B-Boy Fed 1520, this is where all the B-Boys dance. This is where they practice. They've made guys that have gone into the Red Bull world championships have come out of this building. They are a huge part of just the hip hop community. They teach DJ classes, dance classes. You walk in, it's graffiti everywhere. And just Josh at the Herc has always been super supportive. When House of Lewis put on Donnie's cancer benefit show, the Herc let us have it free of charge. And, so I knew right away I wanted to talk to Josh and see, can we make this work? So, first event, Saturday, April 19th. It's going to be called First Blood, and we'll be having 8 battles. I'm not revealing the whole card now.
Don't give any of the card yet. Yeah.
Should we give the main event? Or should we wait?
Give one battle, not the main event. Damn.
Well, let's get excited. We'll keep it a secret. The flyer's being worked on right now, and I don't mind. I don't mind that. We have a great logo. Shout out to D-Rez.
Oh man,
it's an incredible logo that really captures Utah. Reminds me of the old Jazz logo. So we'll be posting that on all the social medias. Mike's working right now to get all the social media accounts up and running. So we will be having separate accounts, separate YouTube channel, separate Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X, etc. Because we really are just Gabino's given us some runway to go off and be mad scientists here. So he's given us a lot of freedom, and he says, I trust you guys. You guys both know what this means for the brand. So go cook. So we're gonna go. And this first event, it's insane. There'll be a live stream for anyone who can't make it. But if you're in Salt Lake, you got to be here. Tickets are going to be $10 pre-sale, $15 at the door. There's a good chance this will sell out. It is a small room event where we want to pack the place. So Mike's working on food and refreshments, and we've got some special surprises. And again, if you want to be on a future battle with the circuit, hit me up. Until we get those new social pages going, just message me. We've got people talking about, events 3 months from now, 6 months from now. Mike and I this is the fun part too, is planning these cards, seeing what the rest of the year is going to look like. So, but it all starts with First Blood, April 19th at the Herc. So right on South State Street, amazing, tons of parking, easy to get to. I couldn't be happier with the venue.
Me either.
Man, give it up real quick. Hey, the Herc is an amazing place. They have just a ton of different programs for folks that go beyond just like dance. They have a litany of different other things that they're supplying or providing for the hip hop community here in Salt Lake. So we are super big on the Herc. We wanted to throw Mountain West Showdown 6 there, and we were like, God damn it, it's going to be fucking too many people for it. So
This is a small room.
I'm just so happy. It just makes me so happy that we're in there. As you guys are watching this stream, of course, I just posted the comment, but look, you can see all the information below. Obviously, we're going to be posting about this and so on and so forth. But April 19th, Saturday, 8 battles, the Herc, 2505 South State Street. First blood for the circuit, man. Scott, I appreciate you. If you're able to stay, then stay. If not, then
I've got to jump. I've got an appointment I got to run to, but yeah, I couldn't be more excited about this. This is I've got a lot of dream matches in my head that I want to see. I'm very excited for the main roster tournament. I'll just leave on the note saying that, like, this is all part of Mic Masters. This is a new arm. We are, forming the Super Power Ranger here. We are forming Voltron. It's growing. This is a natural development, a natural next step for us. And it's going to be incredible. This show is going to be exciting. We're not going to tell the card, but we got some stuff in here that you're not going to expect. You got some stuff that you're probably wishing, a battle you would have wished you would have gotten the tournament, and it didn't happen. So I'm very excited about it. I want everybody to be very excited about it. First Blood, Saturday, April 19th. Tickets on sale soon.
Bang, bang.
Okay. Thank you,
great.
guys.
Appreciate you, Scott. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Bye.
Here we go. Let's bring us back up here. Wait a second. There we go. Dude, see, this new shit is fucking stupid.
It's live.
Hey, no, it's live. Hey, man, it's live. All good. We're good. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna run this the same fucking way I've been running it. So, Mike, obviously very exciting stuff there. Very exciting stuff. So with if I was a battler listening, this would be a question I'd ask. Is there a chance that I get my battle? Does it still have a chance to land on the main channel?
Yeah, no, that is a big part of, again, how I was saying, how we're going to weigh our success is not only can we get our guys onto main roster events, big events, right? It's also going to be, can we get battles on the main channel? Can we have battles of such high quality that they have to go to the main channel? So yeah, that's a big part of it is, and a big thing I'd say is this, is it like, say you want to be in the tournament, and you're not getting called to be on Mic Master events right now for whatever reason, okay, you are way more likely to get Mic Master YouTube drops and way more likely to get in the Mic Masters playoffs if you battle on the circuit than if you just sit on your couch and watch.
Hey, let's go.
Bang.
Keep going. Keep cooking. Sorry, I didn't mean to fucking.
No, you're good. So that's a big thing. Yeah, we want people in the tournament. We want people on main cards. We want people to drop on the main channel. And that's our entire mission statement, is how do we build it? Iron sharpens iron. We're going to have guys who are on the roster who are coming down to battle with us to get to help get our guys who have a lot of potential to that next level. We have a whole vision, right? And we're so early, but already the progress that we've made in planning the first event, if we truly wanted to, this could have been a 20 battle card, but we had to cut it off somewhere, you know? So people are excited, and it's just going to be a lot better. Instead of seeing an event every other month, you're more than likely going to see an event every month now, put on by Mic Masters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's great. I think it's really important to recognize that and just like, no, because like, look, guys, I mean, I won't be able, I'm going to try to make it to all these events, obviously, but I know that it's in good hands. And I know that, when those battles are brought across the desk, as it were, I'm just eager to see them. I'm eager to see all of them. So if you're up and coming, man, I'm just eager to see your battle, bro. I'm excited to get new battles posted onto the draft page. It's just all around just very exciting, man. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, it also doesn't matter. Like, you could be a brand new battle rapper on your first tryout. You could be Phoenix Child or Spades or Stretch. If you have a dope battle on the circuit and Jer and Nate aren't in the building, obviously they're going to see it later. But on top of that, I will be running outside in between each battle to call them to say, hey, this dude just lit the stage on fire. So definitely you need to prepare, train, and perform the same way here that you would on Mic Masters. We have the same standard. We're just trying to push people to the next level.
Man, that. Well, that makes me ask this question really quick, and then I'm gonna end with one more. But was there a specific moment or conversation that made you say we have to do this?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is something that I thought needed to be done well before. And the early conversations were about the draft. And I was blessed to be a part of those conversations. But I'd say that the night where I realized that everything was clicking, it was me, you, and Lucky at my house, right? And we were talking about plans for the future. We were talking about where people are right now. And we were talking about the only missing piece is getting some of these new guys more reps. And so that is the night where like I clearly saw a path painted ahead of me that I had to go down.
And when like if you had to describe the circuit in just a few words, when you were going down that path, what would they be?
Gritty, potential, and I would say old school. Like old school is really the one thing that keeps popping into my mind is like how do we have that same feel that battle rap has been missing for a few years now, because it's moved away from write your best bars and show up and rap in a parking lot all the way to like let's sell out a big venue in New York, right? So a big part is I just wanted that old feel back, and I also wanted the opportunity to show how much potential we have, because I look at artists that we have out here like Valcone and Steez Rogers, and they could have performed against a lot of the people that maybe me or Spades or Stretch battled, but again, like even booking this event, you only have so many battles you could throw.
Right.
And so I'm just excited to get those people that maybe already have that potential, or maybe even get people who don't know how good they are yet. But I just want the roster to keep building. I want the brand to keep building. And I want people to look to Utah as a mecca for battle rap.
Hey, what the fuck, man?
Hey, yo.
That was a different context for the AO, but it deserved it, dog. Keys has a question here. Are there any vets on the first card, or are they all newcomers? You know, yeah.
I'll answer it very discreetly. I would say you will be, if you want to see vets or you want to see newcomers, you will be happy with this card.
Okay. I mean, I think that's a pretty good way. I think that's a pretty good way to kind of go into that. Okay, so let's do this, Mike. We've broken down everything about the circuit, the vision, the structure, the impact. But now I want you to speak directly to the people. Okay. Why should battlers, fans, and the Mic Masters community culture lock in with the circuit right now? And what's one thing you want everyone to remember when they hear the name First Blood on April 19th?
Wow, that's a very deep question. Okay, so the first thing I would say is this: is there is, again, we are a part of Mic Masters, so there are people involved in the staff. It's not just me and Atheist, right? But there's people who know what they're doing. There's people who have been growing up in this culture that are behind the helm on this. Okay, we've got battlers who have showed that they are ready for the next level already, that are asking for battles and wanting to be on the cards. And we are bringing a very intense atmosphere where everything is judged, every battle matters. You can't just show up and not write. You can't just show up and not be memorized and not prepare, because everything's judged. And at the end of the day, you will have a record and it will show where you stand among your peers. So for the battlers, that's what I'd say. For other people, I would say we're not only looking for battlers, we're looking for more people who want to be involved. If you have an interest in helping with staff, you can obviously reach out to us. We want the whole city and the whole culture to be involved in this movement. We want, anybody who loves battle rap should be welcome here. That's a big piece. And as far as First Blood, it literally just says it in the title. We book some matches that are going to be slugfest. We fully intend this battle event to look the same as other Mic Master cards.
Wow. Let me go back here because I don't know why it's not working, but it's not working. Oh, it's the internet. Okay. That's okay. All right. Well, I mean, I think you broke it down pretty well. Can you hear me, Mike?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, great. You just can't see me right now. That's okay. Well, with that until guys, let him know in the comments, y'all, that we appreciate this new journey, and how much it's going to, help the league and all that. Give it up, man, for Mike and Scott, man. Give it up. Give it up. Okay. Well, I mean, look, do you have anything else that you want to say before I get into the final here? I mean, this is just the beginning. This is just the intro, essentially, for the circuit. So obviously we're going to talk about it a lot. We'll do a First Blood preview show. We'll do the whole shit, man. So I'm excited about it. And there's just so much happening. So it's just very exciting. So what do you want us to end with?
There's not much more I can say. I really need to wait for the flyer to come out, because I think the flyer is going to make a statement. I think people are going to be very excited, and I would not be surprised if we end up getting a call from the fire marshal saying that we put too many people in the herc.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a good event. So I don't want to say too much because it could give away, what we have planned. Just know it's going to be crazy. There's going to be fireworks. And there's a lot of people to thank. Obviously, me and Scott are, at the top and running it the best that we can. But obviously, we have to thank you. You're helping us a lot. So many people on the Mic Masters staff have helped us. Beans and Rice hosts. So many people. We got Spades and Ghost and Josh and Nez and A Game and Stretch, and so many people have been helping us. Whether they are coming up with ideas, whether they are helping with matchmaking or sending talent, whether they're promoting us to other leagues, telling them that, hey, if you want to battle in Utah, hit these guys up. So there's so many people to thank, and honestly, I'd have to go on my phone and run down a whole list, but just I want everybody to know that anything you've done, whether it was an idea, whether it was sending us a rapper, just know that we appreciate it, and we look forward to getting staff more and more involved as there are more defined roles. What did he say? The draft over DJ. Yeah. Nick Jones, when are we going to get the Texas branch?
Yeah, for sure. No, I love how Nick even says that, just because he took such he was such a big role for the draft when it first started. So I just appreciate that he, says anything around it. I know how down to the soil Nick is about Mic Masters.
Oh, yeah. I'm not even joking when I say a Mic Masters Texas division is possible.
Well, I already know you. I know you're not. I want to capitalize on what you were saying. There's so much synergy that's really happening while this new division is being created, and we're just so thankful for it. That Mike and Scott have both been open to new ideas, creatively, just accepting constructive criticism, not afraid to ask questions, knows that I'm a text message away. I know that you mentioned it, like, with Jose and Host, with helping with the flyer or something. I mean, there's just so much that we can do with these battles to be able to enrich what we're putting on for Mic Masters on the main stage. So I am just very, very excited about it. Before we close out, give it up one more time, y'all, for Mike Bailey. Make sure to go follow him at official Mike Bailey, y'all. Give it up. At the Circuit 801 is coming, right?
Say that again. You cut out on me.
At the Circuit 801, that's on its way, right?
Yeah. So we have the Gmail is up and live. It is the Circuit 801 at gmail.com. On Facebook, it's already up and live. You can find it under MMA The Circuit. And it will be the same on Instagram, and that will be going live this week as well. Me and Scott have been just juggling who's handling what pages, right? But everything's going to be up. The YouTube's already up. We need to make a couple small changes to it, I think, but it is the Contenders right now on YouTube. Another cool thing I want people to know is, if you're watching these battles, whether you're watching it from the live stream or in the room, a lot of your favorite battlers are going to be helping by hosting and being a part of these events as well.
Hey, let's go. All right, y'all. Before we close out, I got to remind y'all the flash sale is officially going down on UtahRapper.com starting this Sunday. This is a 1 week only chance to get some legacy Mic Masters merch before the site goes offline for a major revamp. because we need to have it ready for First Blood, getting those tickets on there, and just a bunch of other shit, man. And I'll speak to that in one moment. Once it's gone, though, it's gone. Okay, so we're coming back with new exclusive drops, but a lot of these pieces will not return. That includes the Gabino Grhymes signature collection. There are a ton of hats on there that are Utah centric that just, you know, they're just going to be gone. There's a few that I'm going to be keeping on there, but as I mentioned, you know, a lot are not going to return. So if you want to rep the brand, now is the time. Again, sales going to be running from Sunday to next Sunday. So UtahRapper.com. And of course, one more time, a huge shout out to our YouTube members, the Mic Masters Inner Circle. Give it up for them, y'all. Y'all the reason we keep pushing, you know, the culture here forward, not just in Salt Lake City, but battle rap as a whole. Every single membership helps us keep growing and gives, you know, the platform the ability to keep growing and bringing you more battles, more events, and more fire content, just like this one here today. So if you're not a member yet, now's the time. Hit that join button. Be a part of the fucking movement. $2.99. It's all good. So we just appreciate y'all. Yeah. So with how that is going, I do want to say that for current battlers on our roster, this is big. Okay. Get your merch on the relaunch of the website. So the site is getting the full revamp, and I want to make sure y'all are tapped in for that. Okay. When we bring UtahRapper.com back, it's not just going to be new league merch. We're opening up spots for battlers to drop their own merch too. So if you got a logo, a catchphrase, a concept you want on a tee, hoodie, or anything, now's the time to hit me up. So this is your chance to push your brand and make sure the fans can rep you directly. If you're interested, DM me ASAP so we can talk designs, get your drops ready, and have them live when the new site launches. Let's make this a big move for the whole squad. Tap in now. April 19th, First Blood. Much love to everyone tuning in today. And fuck, man, that's all I got right now, dog. Shit, we are out this piece.
In my head, it sounded better than that. In my head, it sounded better than that. In my head, it sounded better than that. Whew. Let me stretch out on this, bro. Let's go. I feel real good. Gabino. 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 This that, get up and grind.